Love and greetings to you. I am Paul Friedman, founder of the Marriage Foundation, and I'm not sure if you're familiar with our approach. It's all about love. We recognize that marriage is based upon love. You found your soulmate, you married him. It's love. And what interferes with that is the mind, social pressures, how we see things. And this topic is, my husband says I don't make him feel loved. Well, it's a good thing to recognize. What are you doing to make him feel loved? When you were dating, you did everything you could to make him feel loved and appreciated because you wanted to win him. And then you win him, and then you have your wedding, your honeymoon. Life catches up to us. It drags us into all these situations and circumstances, confuses us. But we lose sight of the reality of love in our marriage. And your husband is letting you know, consider yourself so lucky. Because most men, frankly, don't bother saying anything. They just are looking for it somewhere else. So now you have the opportunity to scrutinize your own behavior. Now, it's not your fault that you have, I hate to use the term drop the ball because it's not quite like that, but that you have been distracted. It's not your fault. We're not taught. You know, the world of marriage, as believed in by the world in general, is a very low, mundane, day-to-day kind of thing. But it's not that way. It's a superior environment. It is the most beautiful of all venues that we can be in our lives. Marriage. It's amazing. Why? Because you're able to open your heart. Not your mouth. Doesn't mean you dump all your stuff on your husband, which we're taught is okay, but it's not okay. But we can open our hearts. We could make love instead of just having recreational sex. You know, the problem is, again, in the world we're taught recreational sex is the ultimate. Did you come out? How did that make you feel and all that? And that's not what we're talking about here. Of course you're supposed to have plenty of sex in your marriage, but it's not supposed to be animalistic. It's not supposed to be recreational. It's supposed to be a conduit of love. Do you tell him how handsome he is? Do you tell him how much you appreciate all that he's done for you? Do you let him know how important he is to you? And I don't mean you sit down and you have this conversation. I mean day to day. How are you behaving with him? Are you behaving with him as a woman in love? Or are you behaving with him as a wife? Typical wife. Goes on with her day, meets up with him, wants to have dinner with him sometimes, wants. Or do you give? You need to realign your thinking to the original thinking you had when you met him, that he's your soulmate and that you can have the most amazing life. And if you change your focus to that and get some help, read one of my books, get the course for women, watch these videos, do something to learn about marriage the right way. Because believe me, it's not taught correctly in our world. I used to be a divorce mediator 23 years ago. I help people get a divorce. And then a couple asked me to help them save their marriage. And I discovered marriage is nothing like we're taught. And when I say taught, we don't even have people who go out of their way to teach us. Where do we learn? We learn from the movies. We learn from sitcoms on TV. And what's the divorce rate? Over 50%. And the unhappiness rate among those who are married, who endure it for the children or for other reasons, most people are miserable. And it's not designed for misery, it's designed for joy. Joy. So take this as a warning from your husband. Don't get defensive. Don't react. Don't tell him how that's not right. It's his reality. And start figuring out how to be his dream. The woman that we can't not love. It's up to you. It's not up to him. It's up to you. Like the video, give it a thumbs up. I'm Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation. I hope you visit us again. I hope you visit our website. Download the 10 top do's and don'ts for marriage. Visit us again. God bless you. Take care. Thanks.